What's up, y'all? I am joined here today with a very special guest. I am excited and honored to welcome Evan Aldo to the channel. What is going on, man?
Hey man, awesome to be here. Thanks so much for having me. Doing amazing, living life, man. Loving everything.
That's awesome, man. Yeah, I saw you on Crypto Face's channel, started to check out your videos, and I'm like, man, this guy does some good TA. So I'm excited to get your perspective on the markets and stuff, bro. But before we get into it, I just want to know, how did you end up trading cryptocurrency? What got you into this space?
Well, it's a long story, but basically, so I was toying around with Bitcoin ever since like 2014, basically. Never held it long enough to really make a substantial amount of money because I had paper hands and I was just too nervous about it and thought it was gonna go to zero or whatever. But I knew the cycles, so I got really into crypto, just flat out just investing in it in 2020. In hopes that we'd have another bull run. It would repeat the same cycle of the last two cycles. And got into trading pretty recently, kind of in January. I got more serious about trading, really started learning more about trading. There's a lot of people on YouTube screaming to you about trading. So I was kind of intrigued, very intrigued by it. And I went to a lot of different places, tried a lot of, different indicators, eventually found Market Cipher and had the most luck with that. And then obviously started watching Crypto Face. And what intrigued me about Crypto Face was he actually shows you the trades, and there was nobody else really doing that, at least not in the way he was doing it with the live stream. And then I eventually found you and took your course, learned a lot from that. That really explained kind of, I mean, you could find out obviously about Market Cipher from so many different places, but the way you did it in your course, it kind of concised it and explained it in kind of more of an easier to understand way. And that helps me out a lot. And then I became pretty profitable ever since, profitable enough to kind of make a living ever since May doing it. So it's been nice so far, but I say to people, if you made a lot of money, everything with the internet is temporary. So always be careful. Don't get too cocky because things could change.
Yeah, that's for sure, man. Wow, it's surprising to hear you've been doing it so short. And I'm glad to hear you found value in the course, man. But yeah, why don't we get into the charts? I kind of want to get your perspective because right now, out there in the crypto YouTube, some people are super bullish, some people are super bearish. We've been in
Yeah.
this uptrend since the end of July. Uh, let's pull up the charts. What do you think is gonna come our way in the next few weeks or so?
Yeah, so let me share my screen with you. So basically what I have here on the daily, and I tweeted out this morning that I think the two main scenarios are either we're going to see a sideways boring Bitcoin for the next week or 2 weeks until September 15th the latest, and we're going to see a nice altcoin season. And a few of the altcoins like the Chainlink, the 2 week green dot confirmed on Chainlink. So I think that's very bullish. Chainlink, maybe Matic could have a nice pump up in the next week or two. I've been really looking into going along on those, not anything crazy, maybe 2x leverage, but I mainly just spot trade the altcoins like those. But those are the main, that's the one main scenario I think is going to happen. But, I got to be honest with you guys. I'm not going to be a moon boy. We do have as you could see, the red coming in on the 10 hours. So that does make me lean a little bit more for the bearish scenario. And that bearish scenario, I think we'll have, a nice correction coming in to the next week or two. And, we can map this out on the 8 hour here, and we could see, what happened last time we came from the red into the green. We went up about 35%. So, obviously this could it depends. I'd say, 20 to 30% correction that could give us, if this does play out, where would that lead us to? 20% would be around 38. We do have to, I think the 21-week moving average is at around 42. A lot of people call that the bull run support band. I think there's a good shot we bounce off of that if the bearish scenario plays out. I'd say more of a worst case scenario, 30%. And I know this is a big fib level too, around the spider line, around 30, 35 grand. That would still be a healthy correction in my view. 35 grand, that would be pretty healthy. And then we'd come up. I think that would just that would scare a lot of people, and everyone's gonna be like, oh, it's over, it's over, it's over. But no, I mean, 30% correction is completely normal for Bitcoin. That would not worry me at all. That still gives me a pretty healthy case. And another thing I want to show you is if we map it out, this is the case for $100,000 to $200,000 Bitcoin by around December. This would be the case for just to keep traditional cycles, nothing complicated. If we draw this out, where would this peak out around January, December, just like traditional cycles. So a lot of people say, it's maybe it's going to be over in a month. Some people say that. Some people say it's just going to go into 2020. Like no one really knows, but I think most likely, I think most likely we'll see a top out. 300 grand that's kind of outrageous. That's too optimistic in my view. But if you another thing, if you want to map out kind of the last time we came up, like you would get kind of a percentage increase like here to here, that would give us 100% increase. That's 100,000. If you want to be more bullish, you go back to actually on the 2-week. This shows it better. We could look on the 2-week here. We had the money flow crossover. Last time in the green we had a money flow crossover was like here to here. That would bring us up 300%. So if you go over here, what's 300%? Let's bring this down a little bit. Let's draw this up 300%. I even need more room. That would bring us around, high 100s, maybe 200, which I think that's the most bullish scenario, is a $200,000 Bitcoin by December. And I think it's more possible $200,000 than a $100,000 top out or a $300,000 top out, because the two numbers everyone and their brother talks about are 100,000 and 300,000. Not too many people talk about like 180 or 150 or 200,000. So that's kind of what I'm leaning more towards. I think there's a 60, 70% chance of that happening. So yeah.
Nice, man. That's pretty cool. And in the short term, you were saying you think things could get kind of bearish and have a pullback.
Yeah.
Do you think it's possible that we could just move up from here without any kind of pullback or consolidation, or do you think things are just getting too exhausted?
Well, the case, yeah. I think there's definitely a case to be made. I'd give it maybe, 40% chance that we just continue forward. I think, it's tough to say because it's been so sideways. It's really tough to say, but I'd give it, don't bet the farm or anything on it going down, but I'd give it, 40% chance of a bullish scenario, maybe 60, 55% chance of the bearish scenario. You can make the argument that these bearish scenarios kind of have already played out. It's because you see, we don't really have, if you draw out the trend line here between this red dot and this red dot, and down here, this one, you can make the argument that this has played out. This has already been our healthy correction. We're continuing upward. The problem with that argument is that if history repeats itself, we're going to come down farther, right? A money flow crossover on the 8 hour. I mean, maybe you could just go back into the green, maybe, but I wouldn't bet the farm on it. I would not.
Right. Yeah, I won't, since I actually have a literal farm. I'll make sure not to bet that on the trade. Yeah, man. Well, cool. So thank you so much for coming on the channel, sharing your perspective. Where can people find you other than your YouTube channel, which I will link down in the pinned comment below? But do you have any other social media? Where can people follow you at?
Yeah, so I post daily updates when I'm not making videos on Twitter, on my Twitter. So check out my Twitter. That's going to be at Real Evan Aldo. And that's the main other place. I'm working on maybe doing a Patreon, and people have expressed interest in one-on-one coaching. I'm looking into that. I'm still new at this. It's a little overwhelming, just coming out with after the crypto face shout out, trying to put everything together. I'm trying to learn how to make YouTube thumbnails. I don't want to make anything too clickbait. I want to make the simple YouTube thumbnails, just, the text of kind of what it is. And yeah, so I'm gonna be looking at there. The main thing, check out the YouTube channel. I usually go live or do some type of TA update every day, and check out the Twitter. I don't give you the exact place I'm going in. We're taking profits on my Twitter, but I do give you good places with the fib levels to take profits on the way up or the way down on the Twitter. So yeah.
Nice, man. Very cool. Well, all right, guys. Appreciate all you for watching. Thank you, Evan, again for being here.
It's been a pleasure.
Yeah, awesome, man. We'll have to do it again sometime. We'll have to do a live stream where we just go in hard, bro.
Yeah, I'm down. Yeah, that'd be awesome. Just compare different strategies, different views on what we have on the market. What do you think? Are you leaning more bullish? I feel like a little bit.
Yeah, man. I can honestly, I'm pretty neutral. I mean, the way I trade is basically I usually stay neutral. I wait for something to happen, and then I assess the situation and just trade what Market Cypher's telling me. But as far as bigger predictions, I'm more wishy-washy, to be totally honest with you. That's just kind of my style.
Yeah, it is tough. I mean, anything could happen with crypto, literally anything. Elon could tweet tomorrow, he sold everything. He's investing going all in Dogecoin. that goes up to 10,000. Bitcoin goes to zero.
Yeah, who knows,
Unlikely,
man? Anything's
unlikely, but
possible.
yeah.
But
But yeah.
yeah. All right. Well, everybody, I pray that you are very blessed in the name of Jesus, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.